Hello, welcome to Amidaedutech. Please like, subscribe and share Amidaedutech for more videos. So recently, India-US jointly attempted to enlist a Pakistani-based terrorist Lashkar-e-Toiba's commander Sajid Mir on the United Nations Security Council's 1267 list. So he is wanted in 26/11 Mumbai attack case. But China blocked this move. So what is this UN resolution? What are the sanctions? So what is this 1267 resolution is all about? What happens if the resolution is passed? Is a single country like China can block the resolution? Today we will learn all about these resolutions. So this is the third time China blocked India's attempt to pass this resolution, but China blocked this resolution on the top elite commander Abdul Rahman Makki. China also blocked even in case of Masood Azhar also. Even China also blocked in Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar case also. But in May 2019, India was successful at the United Nations in designating this Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Masood Azhar as global terrorist. So what is this UN Security Council resolution? So United Nations resolutions are nothing but formal expressions of this United Nations or the will of the United Nations organs. There are many types of resolutions on broad range of topics have been passed by UN so far. So the nature of this resolution determines if it is considered as a binding on the states. So in general, the resolutions adopted by the Security Council acting under the Chapter 7 of the Charter are considered binding in accordance with the Article 25 of the Charter. The Charter of the United Nations is the founding document of the United Nations. The United Nations can take actions on a wide variety of issues due to its unique international character and the powers vested in its charter, which is considered an international treaty. So this chapter 7 deals with the action with respect to the threats to the peace and breaches of the peace and the acts of aggression, and it consists of articles from 39 to 51. So UNSC resolution 1267 comes under this chapter. So it is binding. So what are the sanctions? So Article 41 of the Charter of the United Nations gives the Security Council the authority to impose measures not involving the use of armed force. The Security Council has the power to establish subsidiary bodies to perform its functions. So one of such committee is Sanctions Committee 1267. So the use of these sanctions is intended to apply pressure on a state or an individual entity to comply with the UN resolution without resorting to the use of force. So the sanctions that offer the Security Council an important instrument to enforce its decisions. So what is this 1267 resolution? The United Nations Security Council Resolution 1267 was adopted unanimously on 15th October 1999. So after recalling the resolutions, it is 1189 in 1998, 1193 in 1998 and 1214 in 1998. So basically this resolution targets the specific individuals, entities, undertaking or a group as designated by UN as global terrorists. So once the resolution is passed, the sanctions regime is activated. So what is this sanctions regime? What happens if a resolution 1267 is passed? So under this resolution, those who are on the list, every state should deny permission to travel from their country or into their country. into their territory. They must freeze their funds and all terror-linked funds without prior notice seeing that entity or the individual. They must not be allowed to access weapons. Apart from this, the person or entity that is there in that country that must provide information periodically on the action taken to implement these sanctions and the impact of these actions taken, and also periodic reports on the individual entity also. So this is what happens if a resolution like this passed. So the China has blocked the resolution on him. So is it this country, a single one country is good enough to block this resolution? So unsc, that is United Nations Security Council, consists of 15 members. Each member has one vote. In these 15 members, 5 members are permanent members and 10 members are temporary members. They're elected by United Nations General Assembly. So the decisions of the Security Council on all matters other than these procedural matters shall be made by an affirmative vote of 9 members, including the concurring vote of the permanent member. So this concurrent of this permanent member is very important here. So which means if any one of the 5 permanent members cast a negative vote in this 15-member Security Council, then the resolution or the decision would not be approved. So that is what we call this veto power. So with this veto power, China is one of the permanent member. That is why it is actually blocking this resolution every time. Thank you.